Okay, I don't remember. Did we decided that you don't have to pay for transportation because it is a mission that's Spencer gave?
I have no idea.
So it is possible, but if you want it, you can decide that you are going to buy a ticket with your own money and not through his connections. And that would be... Huh, I need to remember the page where it
I'll
was.
most likely pay for it myself because using his would probably raise some flags.
I mean, obviously he's a spy, so it wouldn't be like, hey, ticket bought by
Yeah,
this guy.
but you know what I meant.
Yes,
Like I know people are looking at him, so I don't need them looking
yeah,
at me more than they probably already are.
yeah. Basically, it's not. Uh, it dep it depends how. Oh, it's actually not that cheap. Strange.
Oh god.
I
Page
mean, no,
64.
no, no, no. It's
Hey, who turned out the lights?
I'm gonna check it later. So if you want like a starship that is okay-ish, but you know, it's like Starship Passage Steerage. I don't know what the hell steer again means. H.
I think steerage is like economy class.
Yeah. So that costs 500 credits per hex. So that would cost you because you're only going a single hex.
Hmm.
And a good starship costs 1000 credits per.
Okay, for 1,000, I can afford it.
I have money. I can. Okay. So as we're like going through this online, fuck, what's the word? For formulash. Not survey. The the entire like document when you like put
Hmm.
your data, etc.
Hmm.
So there are like questions like, are you like carrying a cargo? Are you will be carrying a weapon? Stuff like that.
Cargo no, weapon yes. As long, like, because it is legal, so.
Yeah, basically how does it work, and it's common knowledge is that yes, you are able to bring weapons on. You can even have them on you, not like in a baggage, so you don't have to be separated from it. But obviously, passengers that are going with weapons are like, for these starship security, they are like, red lines so that they know you have weapons. Not that you are suspicious, but hey.
Mhm. Effectively, I would be answering truthfully, and this would give away some incriminating evidence, like have you purchased high-yield explosives on the black market recently?
Nah.
I'm assuming it's going to be nothing that specific, but
Yeah. Yeah, and like just to be clear, like
it's like that's a weird question to put on a form.
yeah, if they like it's illegal to carry explosives on.
Yeah, I can imagine, and I'm not going to. Those are saved for a very specific purpose. Speaking of which, do I have grenades? No, I don't have grenades. Okay. I was about to say, so that might count, but I don't have any, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. So you buy yourself a ticket, and do you buy it for for the closest date possible, or
Yep. Hopefully today.
Okay. Yeah, luck has it that it is like the interstellar communication in the Northern Federation is pretty much like really off. So going from one sector to another, like one hex jumps are pretty often. So yeah, you are able to buy yourself a ticket on a good starship that will begin its voyage 2 hours from now. From spaceport this and this, and like they...
Is it a spaceport I can get to in 2 hours? Well, no, in less than, well, roughly an hour, because...
Yeah.
You know.
It's fine.
Like, I don't want to buy a ticket for somewhere that I can't get to, but yeah.
Yeah, you are in the like industrialized city, so the nearest spaceport is quite close.
Okay. Making sure.
Okay. So you get the...
I head over, and I go ahead and just, like, go through the process of getting on the ship. Don't really have any major plans.
Cool. So, like, you don't take or you don't buy and take like any spare clothes or something?
Oh, right. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because I got curious why you said no cargo.
Yeah, so then I guess that would be... I was thinking, like, heavy cargo, but
Yeah, then I understood that, yeah, you don't have heavy cargo, but, like, baggage.
Then I would have said yes, and I would have, like, because I'd probably have extra clothes anyways, so... I think.
Some mundane stuff. I'm not gonna make you pay for it, but unless you want us to have something like cool and extra.
That's just I can make anything look cool and extra, so...
Such modest.
Yeah, so then I would be taking clothes with me and whatnot. I didn't even think of that with cargo.
Alright. Okay, cool. Yeah, because you're on a good starship, or maybe good... You don't wait too much in... Fuck, what's the word? Oh my god, I'm forgetting so many words. You don't wait in... Like, you don't wait too long, the process itself is rather quick. They know that, okay sir, you have weapons, you have right for that, yada yada yada, and then they let you...
Yep.
And actually, like some of the security guard that's passing you through, like, be wary, be vigilant, citizen, because like the atmosphere is not paranoid, but like on holographic displays, advertisements, and like warnings, they're like be like have your eyes around your head, Black Hand, who knows who is the agent of Black Hand, stuff like that.
I nod and give him a smile and pat the case that I'm carrying my gun in and say that's what this is for.
You know, it's good, and enjoy your travel.
Alright, have a good day.
Same to you, sir. And then like the next guys start.
Apparently he doesn't like my joke. Oh well. Mind you, it's not a joke because it is what it's for, but...
He seemed pretty, like, maybe not bored, but like, yeah, like he had a look on his face like he's the guy that hears thousands of the same dialogues, texts.
I can imagine.
It's like slightly... Okay, so you find your nice comfy... And because it is a good starship, then You probably won't be bored too much over the course of 6 days because they have like their own collection of movies. Like you can just put your headphones on and listen to music.
Did I get my message from Jeb before I took off?
Yeah, you. Sorry, I forgot. And thanks for
Yeah.
reminding me that you checked for it. Yeah, you get a rather large, but you have storage for that data packet that basically gives you blueprints of that place from ground up to the very.
I'd imagine, like the town patterns or whatever are pretty much how it is in Shadowrun, where they can like just have like pretty much infinite storage, at least like for like the player, because they're probably never going to reach the however high it is anyways.
Yeah, it can be like that.
I mean, and like if I need something really specific, then I understand getting something else for it. But for most files,
No, it's cool.
like,
Only said it's a rather large file because,
yeah,
well,
it is. I would be studying that, looking for information on the foundations, where the chick's office is, how strong the foundations would be, just general stuff if I wanted to bring a building down. And if bringing the building down wouldn't be possible with what I have, then specifically her office.
okay. Well,
Yep.
I can start saying by, like, this is Tech Level Planet 4. They have a lot of large skyscrapers, so
Is it its own building, or is it part of a skyscraper? That's the first thing.
her office, yeah, she has an office on one of the top floors. Like, she has one of the top floors for herself, and this is like in a, like a large, on a sky.
Okay.
And obviously those have all types of security measures, like anti-earthquake ones.
All right. So bringing the building down won't be possible. Okay.
It still is, but not
That-
with the amount of
I would
explosives.
need significantly more explosives.
And you could have gone like by a little bit more, but then you would have to like place them strategically like inside, not just like, and that would require time. And obviously those places are the skyscraper that she is in. Not every floor has it, but foundation ones and like some very important ones where they're like they have quite advanced automatic defense systems, so like automatic turrets, robots,
Yep.
stuff like that.
So I will be making plans. Me myself, I'll be like out of character. I'll be making generic plans based on how it's laid out. It would be different, but
As for people, they don't have that many. They don't employ that many like human security guys, but like for skyscraper itself. But she has like one of the like PMCs like things. They work for her. Jeff could found out that we are talking about between 15 to 20 people each shift, and they have like 2 shifts.
okay. So I'd be doing some things to entertain myself. Maybe if the ship had a bar or something. But
Yeah, it has.
probably about half of the time half of the free time that wouldn't be sleeping or other stuff would be checking that out.
I mean, I don't know if you want more information about security, or if.
Yeah, we can go over that when it's time.
So, Yeah, they have bar, they have a lot of things. I mean, after you are paying fucking 1,000 credits
Yep,
for...
I can imagine.
So, you know what? You can give me a... Uh, you can give me a lax. To see if nothing happens.
Well, how about that?
Okay, oh, they apparently fixed the macro, finally, because last time in the older versions, when you rolled exactly what you needed, when it was equal, then the macro just broke.
hmm They've been updating a lot of stuff, like GURPS, the sheet updated and like erased, like they had it so that it updated so that it auto-calculated stuff. But if you had something in the box already, instead of re-auto-calculating that, it went and kept that number and erased numbers that it was pulling from. So we had to like go and like rebuild our sheets pretty much on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, so like just so that people have been upgrading the sheets, but it's just like, why would you do that? Anyways.
Yeah, I know
just...
they were updating Pathfinder 1, but thankfully my sheet on Roll20 wasn't white. I would be pissed if it was.
Yeah, like holy shit.
Because to be fair, it takes a lot more work to work with the Roll20 sheet than Mythweaver's one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't use Mythweaver and didn't lose my character. Anyways. So yeah, apparently nothing happens. There are no... Because if you wait, I'm not gonna lie, I would just say that, yeah, you notice, and I would like then say, okay, you can roll in perception. Okay, you see a suspicious looking person, mechanics outfit that kinda looks around, works something, and then yeah, it's a black hand. And like, oh my god.
Face palm. It's like, god damn it.
Yeah, it's like those things are
Anyways, well, it's not like I'm going to like. I thought the mission was like dealing with them on this planet anyway. So, anyways,
yeah. The travel proceeds rather smoothly. There are no sudden problems, no pirate attacks, no suspicious activity. And 6 days later, you guys at the planet Ederne in Pitak. Well, I know you don't have... Because the way it works in the system is that if you want to know something about a specific planet, you just get culture...
I have Culture Traveler.
Yes,
Traveler, which I think can get me basic things about it.
Yeah.
I will check.
Yeah, because there are too many planets, I don't want you to do that. So, yeah, you can go... Yeah, you can go Culture Traveler if you want. It will be like what things you heard from guys that travel.
It can only be taken at level 0. It cannot be raised. Can substitute for any other planet's culture skill, however, and represents a casual basic knowledge of many different worlds.
Yeah, that works just fine.
Wow. Hey, I have a point in it. Let's make that a 12 on the roll. So, 13.
Okie dokie. So, basically, you know that humans are not the only race on that planet. And actually, there is an alien race that's technically a part, but not the aliens that might be causing trouble for you guys, for you on the original planet. But race, not too... They don't have too many... So... They... Nobody's... They are not exactly slaves, but a lot of times they are treated as citizens of second category.
Mm-hmm.
far as you are aware, they are not members of. Nobody from them is member of Black. But there are some news from time to time that some biological laboratories are getting like fired or something like that. There are some rumors, like very, like nobody believes them, but there are some rumors from time to time that some of these aliens, for which I don't have a fucking name, they are used for genetic experimentation by humans.
That sounds awful. I mean, it's not like I have any genetic experiments that I'm friends with or anything.
Yeah.
So I get off and start heading towards the main area looking for anyone that's going to be my contact.
Okay, as you go through a very packed hall, you look for a person that is trying to make an eye contact with you, or just having like information. Well, indicate that this is this person, and you see a humanoid figure from a distance that has like holographic like sign slightly above his head that says Jesus, and you realize that you don't realize that now. So do you approach him?
Yep. I'll start heading over there.
Okay. Yeah, he like almost immediately like zooms to you. From a distance, you see that he has a human skin and all of that jazz. But as you approach close, you realize that he immediately, like when you started moving towards him, he like zoomed in on you, and with like an expression, he looked as you approach.
Mm-hmm. I just kind of wave at him. Be like, "Hi. I'm assuming that you're the person I'm supposed to meet here." Given that, and I like glance up to the sign.
Name, and yeah, his voice sounds almost emotionless, like just very
Jameson.
okay. He deactivates hologram, tucks it into one of his and before that you can make first awareness or perception rather, and if you roll well enough, and by well I mean like yeah, I wanted to say for another like you will notice something, but I wanted to say that if you want to like realize something else, you would have to get 10 or more.
Oh well.
Okay, so with that you only notice that it's not that visible, but slightly like as Spencer, he has cybernetic eyes, but you get a feeling like a lot more than his eyes is upgraded, so to speak.
Almost like all of him is. He's actually a robot.
Who said?
I'm just getting the feeling from how you described it.
Yes, he is.
Just from how you've described him and whatnot, so.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to like hide the fact that he's an android.
Yeah. Like, I guess he could just be, like, upgraded out the ass, but hopefully not literally, but anyways, so I go ahead and follow him.
Yeah, like he unless you like start asking him something, he doesn't say anything. He leads you, and he's also very rarely checking if you follow him. Like he's not looking back at all.
Mhm.
And he like strides outside of the main terminal, and he enters as a driver to one of the staying cars.
Mhm.
And actually it's like an average model, and this is still TL4 planet, so I'm gonna say like this is like futuristic looking car, but it's still less, it's not like hover, but more like
Mhm.
still ground based. Okay, he enters as a driver and just like slightly tilts his head to look.
I'll go ahead and get in. I'll get in the back seat.
Okay, then he starts driving,
Mhm.
and you leave the main downtown like center area where all the big businesses, spaceports are, and you arrive at on the outskirts, so to speak, in like slightly like worse kind of where you can spot some abandoned buildings and where you don't really see too many patrols, at least not human ones. Like in the skies, from time to time you can see drone patrols, and
Mhm. All right.
okay, yeah. Then he disembarks and leads you one of the abandoned warehouses. When inside it turns out that a small section of it, which is also like camouflage, like when you enter a warehouse you don't see anything at first glance, but then he like goes to a section of the floor, opens a hatch, inserts a code, and one section of the floor opens up, and from the beneath the floor, some sort of like a small like operation post, like very. Uh, it doesn't look like a typical base, more like crates. On the crates you have laptops and
Mhm.
everything looks like in a moment's notice you can either evacuate, like pack it up and evacuate, or you can quickly